Hey everyone, this is Vanessa, and today I'm going to be talking about the Batiste Dry Shampoo. This is a Strength and Shine Dry Shampoo. So, if you're not familiar with dry shampoo, it's something that's just supposed to be used in between washes to kind of give your hair like a fresh feeling and kind of take out some of the grease or oil that you may get when you don't wash your hair for a couple of days. So that is what this is. This is one of there are many brands out there of dry shampoo. This is probably one of my favorite ones. And it says instant hair refresh, feel the strength, see the shine. The back has a lot of information. So the description of it says that Batiste Strength and Shine Dry Shampoo enriched with L-arginine is perfect to use between washes on hair that is dull, tired, or just not looking its best. A quick burst revitalizes hair, removes excess oil, and leaves hair feeling gorgeously clean and fresh with added body and texture for hair that feels stronger and more resilient. Now both you and your hair can shine. I really do love this stuff. It says the UK's #1 shampoo. So L-arginine is just argan oil, argan basically, which if you haven't heard of argan, it's something that's really great for just adding shine and smoothing your hair. So this dry shampoo, I use this honestly like maybe once a week. I have super curly, thick hair, so it's not fun to wash my hair, and I don't typically need to do it every day. I don't even need to do it every couple of days. So I use this in the middle of the week so that I can go basically a week without washing my hair, and it looks, after I use it, it looks and feels almost like I just washed it, which is pretty amazing. And it has instructions on how to use it. So you want to, it's an aerosol can, so it's kind of like hairspray, and you just spray it onto your scalp and then you just rub it in. And you have to make sure that you really rub it in, because otherwise it's going to look kind of powdery. That's the one thing with this, is you have to make sure that you rub it in. This. So like I said, it's an aerosol can. I can spray just a tiny bit on my hand so you can see it. You can't really see it, but even like, just when you spray it on your hair though, you can see a little bit of white on my finger after I rubbed it on my hand. So you don't want obviously white to be left on your scalp, because it's going to look like dandruff, and it just, after it dries, it gets powdery and it kind of just stays there, like that's not coming off. You can see that. So you do have to be really careful and make sure that you rub it in to your scalp before it dries, because then you are going to have to just wash your hair, because especially if you have dark hair, it's going to look like you have dandruff. I think that's the case with most dry shampoos though, I will say. I don't think it's just like this one that's really weird. 6.73 fluid ounce bottle, so it's not a tiny can. It's pretty big. It's pretty long. It's like not super wide, it's pretty narrow, but it's long. Like you can't take it on like an airplane with you. You'd have to like check your bag in. Because it is narrow though, it does fit pretty easily and doesn't take up too much space in like a suitcase, but it is kind of on the bigger side. I think they do have like, they sell like trial size ones, or sorry, travel size ones that you can get. I think I actually got it originally in a travel, or like a trial size. It came in like one of those, you know, those like subscription boxes like BoxyCharm or Birchbox and Ipsy, where they send you like samples of a bunch of different kinds of products. I think that's where I originally got this from, and that's how I had tried it, and I like really loved it. And so I went and got the full size one, and you can get this anywhere, pretty much anywhere. Let's see, you have to make sure that you shake it before you use it. You can like, I don't know if I should do that. Yeah, you have to make sure that you shake it definitely before you use it, which I didn't do when I did that little demo for you. So I'm going to go ahead and shake it up and then spray a little bit more on my hand, see if there's a difference in the texture that you see. Which clearly, like the first time it was like super clear. You couldn't see it when I first sprayed it on my hand. So that's like what I mean. And do you like see that? It's powdery. It's really powdery. that's gonna just stay in my hand. So I didn't rub it in. I let it dry before I rubbed it in. So it's a little bit more difficult, but you just have to make sure that you just massage your scalp enough so that it goes away. But I mean, other than that, it's really good. It smells really, 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 really good. It's kind of like a perfumey hairspray type of smell, but it just leaves your hair feeling really fresh on those days when you just don't have time or you just don't want to wash your hair. This like gives you a couple extra days without having to do that, having to wash your hair, which if you have hair like mine is a process and it is a chore. So this has been a definite like godsend for me. It's been amazing. It does have some caution warnings on there. This is a pressurized container. Yeah, do not spray on naked flame. It is flammable, which it says right there. Extremely flammable. So it's another thing you just have to be careful. It's made in the UK. I think this is a UK product. Where did it say it? It said right there. It says UK's #1 dry shampoo. So it's made in the UK. Yeah, it's just a really great product. I definitely recommend it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.